Hey guys, DJ with TooTallPowerlifting.com here. The only reason why I'm saying that this time is that I almost gave up that web domain. It came around time to have it renewed, and I decided, it's pretty cheap. It was like 15 bucks. Decided to go ahead and have it renewed anyway. Haven't really updated it in a while, and also haven't done any videos in a while. I think it's almost been a month prior to releasing anything, except for this video right now that you're watching. So to all of my loyal 146 subs, which I thank you and love all of you for sticking around with me through this journey, which has gone through some ups and downs, including a big down, which is exactly why I made this video and something I wanted to talk about right now. It is also incredibly ironic that I am recording myself while I'm driving, because one of the things I wanted to talk about, which is why I haven't posted in a while, not just on YouTube, but just kind of social media in general, about a month ago, was actually involved in a car accident. Now, nobody got hurt, nobody was injured, 3 people were involved in the accident, everybody was fine. Now, the guy that hit me, he had a broken arm, but it was a previous broken arm, because when he got out of the car, he already had a cast on. But nobody was injured, everybody was fine, and it was totally, completely, 100% not my fault. I was on a road trying to get home from work, and it was 3 lanes of one-way traffic, and somebody was trying to cut across an intersection across those 3 lanes of one-way traffic, thinking that for some reason they had the right of way to dart across into an alleyway, and when they were trying to get through, they successfully passed through the first 2 lanes of traffic and then met me in the third. Completely T-boned me and totaled my car. That happened on one of the shittiest Mondays I've ever had at work, so that was really just icing on the cake as far as that was concerned. So yeah, it was kind of a fun start to the week about a month ago. And then, so that kind of threw me off as far as training went. I was totally psyched up to do, I think back then would have been deadlift, I think it was deadlift night for 3 reps, or maybe it was 2 reps, I can't remember. But that kind of jarred me a little bit, kind of threw me off of my plan. I ended up taking a couple days off because a few days later after the accident, I did start developing some neck stiffness. Now, I can't really say that was attributed to the accident or not, because that night of the accident, I don't remember sleeping very well. I remember waking up with like a crick in my neck, and then I was like, well, is this because of the accident, or was this because of I didn't sleep in the correct position or whatever? But all of that has subsided, and with car being totaled, I had to go through all of that painful process with towing and storage and adjusters and claims people, and then talking to the third party's insurance that was involved with the accident, who I actually ended up talking to their insurance company more than I talked to the people that hit me's insurance company. So that was kind of strange. But after all that was said and done, a week after the accident, I was signing the paperwork for a new car, which I am presently driving, and I got a phone call that I had water leaking through my kitchen ceiling into my kitchen. And got home to pretty much the equivalent of a flood zone. Not quite as bad as those 2 robbers from Home Alone, but it was bad enough that I ended up taking almost a week off of work just to deal with all that. Having people come in, water mitigation, tearing things out, getting estimates for the floors and carpets and drywall and all that stuff. So that was the week right after the accident, so that set me even further behind. And at that point, I was pretty much like, what else can get piled on to make this part of my life any shittier? I pretty much had lost motivation for pretty much everything at that point. Was just kind of more concerned with making sure everything was getting settled and I was getting by just with living than I was with social medias or posting updates or editing videos. And my training kind of took a hit just because it wasn't the most important thing for me to worry about at the time. So with all that being said, training is now back on course. The weightlifting progress has been fine. The weight loss, the Challenge 2017, has also been fine. And I do have some footage from me stepping on the scale, which I'll show you guys here at the end of this video. But I just kind of wanted to let you guys know where I was at. Everything is fine. Everything's coming back together as far as my domicile is concerned. Loving the new car. It's been a great vehicle so far. Really digging it. So Thanks for giving me a settlement check, insurance company that took care of that for me. So besides that, everything is kind of coming back to normal. I'm going to try to start revamping up on the videos and the social media posts and kind of getting a little bit more active on tootallpowerlifting.com. You know, I keep saying that like with every video, and then I'm really bad about going there and actually updating the website. I want to start putting my training logs on there, not necessarily just videos, but just kind of text, maybe like a little vlog, or not a vlog, but like a blog post actually, to just kind of update you guys with where I'm at as far as training and the numbers are concerned, and with weight loss and all of that. Just kind of keeping me up to date with everything, making sure I actually am tracking macros through my FitnessPal and stuff like that. Make sure I post in there at least every day, every couple of days, if not, you know, every week. But that just goes to show that you know, I am a human being, and life got busy, and life kind of got turned upside down, and it just kind of took me away from one of my passions, which is to do these kind of videos and take you guys along with me. So with that being said, I am making a rather dramatic change to my training regimen, and I'll be doing that for the next couple of months. Still do not have any powerlifting meets planned, and that's one of the big reasons why I am changing how I train. And I will be talking about that in another video where we can cover that a little bit more in depth. I am planning on releasing a stiff leg deadlift video, just kind of a little showcase of what I've pulled off here in the past. Kind of proud about it. And then we'll just go back to the regular videos, and if you guys have any requests for anything, we can talk about that. Otherwise, this is DJ with tootallpowerlifting.com. Everything's fine, getting things back on track, and hope that you will stick around and follow me. Thank you very much. So I have the music muted right now and the sound muted right now for this part of the video, just because when I previously uploaded this, it was a copyright clip. But if you guys will remember, at the start of the Challenge 2017, my initial weigh-in was 275 pounds. And this is about 8 weeks later. This is actually probably maybe the first week of March, so we're looking probably about maybe going into the 9th week. But as you can see here, some things are happening. Finally broke that 260 mark. I'm into the 250s now. When you're too cheap to buy real chalk, you use sidewalk chalk.